Hello everyone, this video is going to be about the hub city in Random Gen. Now I've talked about this one in a lot of videos and it's in a lot of descriptions of my videos, but I've never actually done a video about it yet. So anytime you start a new game in random generation, there will always be a city located at the coordinates 0, 0. So you would just find that coordinate, those coordinates. Usually I put a marker and I save it for later when I'm prepared to go there. Sometimes it can be very far away. So you just kind of want to trace along until you find 0, 0. And it doesn't have to be exact. The hub city is huge. So I'll usually save a waypoint. You can use anything that you wish. We'll go with this one. And that will generally be about the center of the hub city. Oops. So this isn't a cheat world, just to show you, to better show you it. Now I gotta find it. There it is. And we'll put a quick waypoint. And I'll speed this part up so that you don't have to watch me fly over there. Now if you if you notice the landscape isn't spawning and you try and walk over the edge there, you will fall into the void. And you'll have to reload your game, so try not to do that. Oh, look at that, cool. I even found a large gas station in random generation. That's new to me anyways. So yeah, you can find larger gas stations in random generation now. Oh, it's even got a runway for an airplane. So as you get close to the city, you might notice a large drop in the landscape, and you want to be very careful when approaching a city, as very unexpected things can happen with the landscape. But that's not the most of your worries when approaching a city. Now I believe I have zombie spawning disabled, so that way everything stays intact and nothing gets destroyed. When you come to the city for the first time, you may encounter cop zombies, which deal large amounts of damage. And I want to show you, see, I'm still pretty far away from my waypoint, 600 blocks, or meters, 631 away from the general center of the city. So, let's explore some of the city here. Now, the city is one of the best places to find pretty much all of the points of interest besides caves and some other ones that I'll go over in detail some other time. But most of the points of interest are here. Things like Working Stiff, the gas station, Shotgun Messiah, Shamway Foods. And that's why this is an important location to know about. And I'm not really going to go into detail about what's inside of these points of interest. Here's a Shotgun Messiah, because I've already covered all of these points of interest in another video. If there is one that I've forgotten, please do let me know in the comments, and I will get to making a video about that for you. So that one, it looks like they've made a couple of different variations of the points of interest now appear here. It used to be where only one variation, this one here in particular. So there is 2 shotgun messiahs. Normally you'll find at least one of the Crack-a-Book, shotgun messiah, Shamway, gas station, and working stiff. You'll find at least one of those. Of each one of them, sorry. And you'll also find a water treatment plant as well. Wait for the landscape to load up. This is a brand new world, in case you were wondering. So as you can see, the hub city in random generation is massive. And it's a very, very dangerous place. I just wanted to show something as well. Somebody showed it as a tip in their video and I forgot about it. In these pools, you'll find a gun safe. So those are pretty good loot containers if you can manage to get them open. And I just wanted to share a tip that they showed as well. Apparently it's not working for me. Oh, that's probably because the wood frames are lighter now. Well, that doesn't work anymore. But if you tunnel down from this side here, you can get to that gun safe a little easier. So I just wanted to show that quickly as well in the city. We have a road going up. You'll find lots of cars and a lot of dangerous zombies. There's also a Bob's Cafe now. That one's not bad. You'll find a bunch of cash registers, a couple of beer coolers. I think these are leather couches. Yes, so you'll find leather couches in Bob's Cafe. And there's more beverage coolers in the back here. I don't think I've showed this point of interest, that's why I'm quickly going through it. And some stoves and fridges. So that's not a bad little starting point of interest. Alright, so we'll go down this way. Here's a Jim's Cars. That's a new point of interest as well, as of Alpha 14.3, I think it was. And you'll find a lot of cars here. As well, actually. I think there was one other thing in here. No, I'd just be tripping. But you'll find a bookcase. Most of the buildings in the city will have a bookcase and a safe. And here's a radio tower area. Some cars out front, dumpsters and whatnot, various loot items there. I'll just go through that quickly. I don't think I've covered this one. So there's the control panels, stairs going down, and a bunch more control panels. It's kind of like the water treatment plant. It's very similar. You'll find working stiffs crate, and I believe there is a cardboard box underneath that one. I don't think it'll ever be a garage storage, but I could be wrong. Yeah, another cardboard box. And this is the other side of the building here. And just a bunch more control panels. And that's about it. So yeah, that's that one there. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. And even in these buildings here, I think you'll find a bookcase and a safe. So there's a safe way up here. This little guy right there. Desk safe. Backpacks, which are always good for some weapon parts. And here's the bookcase. And this is the same kind of style area, except the bookcase is here and the desk safe is right beside it. And so in the city, most of the time you'll find a couple or two or more overlapping biomes. So in this case I have snow on this side and maybe another one on this side. And it looks like another shotgun beside. No, those are the ones I've already showed you. But I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to continue going in a systematic fashion. That was the Shamway Foods I showed you earlier. And this building sometimes has a couple gun safes, I believe. I can't quite remember. There's one at the top here. No, I think it's only one. Yeah, and then just an air conditioner. So we got to the end of the street here. We'll go down here. Yeah, so we intersect with the destroyed biome right here. Or the Wasteland biome, I guess it's called. Another pool. There will be a gun safe on it. Or sorry, inside of it. Right where the ground slopes into the water. So if you look here, this is the only part that slopes in. All the rest are kind of a jagged edge. And the gun safe is right there. Right where the ground slopes in. So you can dig down to get that. So here's the Crack-a-Book point of interest. Sometimes you'll find more than one, like we did with the Shotgun Messiah. Not a whole lot else down this street. There's that radio tower that we explored earlier. Oh, and there's a movie theater here as well. I think I covered this one. Wait for the landscape to load. Another big building. There should be a bookcase and a desk safe or a safe of some sort, or maybe more. As with all the buildings in the city. We have a parking lot. Don't mind my wellness. So it's a very, very condensed looting area. Well, I shouldn't say condensed. It's a very large looting area. However, it's one of the most dangerous looting areas to go to. I have actually seen feral zombies in the city before, so you want to be careful about that as well. And especially if it's nighttime. I have been running around here at nighttime. There's a working stiff, which I covered in another video. But I have run around the city at nighttime, and I only suggest doing it if you're absolutely prepared and you are ready for anything. Oh, we got another biome intersection here. That's the forest? Something like that. I don't remember my biomes anymore. Wait 10 years for the landscape to load. Another Shamway Foods, too bad. Would have preferred a crack-a-book. Obviously, in the real game, this is going to load up a lot faster for you because you'll be on foot, whereas I'm really quick while flying, and that's why it's not loading up before I get there. So, don't be surprised about that. When you're walking on foot, this should all load up for you, unless you have a really big world already. There shouldn't be a problem. Oh, another working stiff. So that's 2 chances to get forge tools and the nail gun, besides the lumberjack zombies. And then there's a bank. A lot of safes in here. I covered it already, but I'll go through it briefly just to show you. Banks are good for their insane amount of safes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if you destroy this wall or this wall, you'll find an easy way to get in to the 12 safes in the back. And those are good for schematics and gun parts, sometimes even full guns as well. Oh look, another crack-a-book. So we had 2 shotgun messiahs, 2 crack-a-books, 2 working stiffs, and 2 Shamway Foods, all in the same area. I better eat something. Oh, and 1 gas station right here. And it's kind of random where these buildings are located, so you just kind of have to go down the streets and find where they are. Always being careful about the threat of the cops and the feral zombies. They can be pretty ruthless at times. A lot of destroyed buildings. So if you didn't find any schematics that you were looking for in the crack-a-books, 1 or more of them, then what you can do is go around to all these destroyed buildings and look for the bookcases there. Make sure to search trash or cars and trash piles as well. I don't think you'll find many schematics in cars, but you'll find them in trash piles. This is a large apartment complex. Here you'll find TVs if you want to outfit your base with some TVs, and various other loot items. Here's the water station, which I covered in a previous video not so long ago. Another large hotel, or apartment complex, whatever you want to call it. Back in the plains or not plains, you know what I'm talking about, the forest. Little parking point of interest. Here's that apartment building again. And another large destroyed building. And another large destroyed building. And that's about it for this city. And that's pretty much what every city has to offer. They'll offer things like that. So just to give you an idea of how big it is. So 00 wasn't actually in the center. That just brought me to the city. The center was actually right here at 291 North, 30 West. But 00 will always bring you to the hub city, as most people call it. So that's pretty much it for this point of interest. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment and I'll get back to you on that. And if you liked the video or if it helped you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome tutorials. Bye bye.